we're looking at surds. Surds are irrational numbers. Let's quickly go into our question, which says simplify the following by making the number under the square root sign as small as possible. I've taken number 2 for example. In other words, the question is saying make the number under the square root sign, which is a 32. Make 32 as small as possible under that square root sign. How do we do it? We make use of perfect squares. The first stage, we should identify all perfect squares that can go into 32 without leaving a remainder. 1 is a perfect square which gets into any number without leaving a remainder. We write our 1. The next number is a 4. A 4 is a perfect square which can get into 32 without leaving a remainder. The other number that can get into 32 is 16. 16, it is also a perfect square which can get into 32 without leaving a remainder. We have all the perfect squares that can go into 32 without leaving a remainder. Of these 3 perfect squares, we get the largest, and the largest is a 16. In other words, what the question now requires us to do is we should break down 32 into a product of 2 numbers. Of these 2 numbers, 16 should be one of them. What is the other remaining number? The other remaining number is a 2, obviously. Well, how do you get that 2? You can simply say this 16 into 32. What do you get? The 2. So we break our square root of 32 into 16 and a 2. Take note, this 16 multiplied by 2 will still give us our 32 inside the square root sign. And then I rewrite this as square root of 16 multiplied by square root of 2. And then square root of 16, what is the answer? It's a 4. Times square root of 2, we don't know this one offhand. We cannot get a whole number for this. We just repeat writing the square root of 2. Then we simplify. 4 multiplied by square root of 2, we get 4 square root 2. In other words, we've made the number under the square root sign as small as possible. It has become a 2. So this is our answer. Take note, I'll repeat. Making the number under the square root sign as small as possible requires you to identify all perfect squares that can get you into a number without leaving a remainder. And of those numbers that you identify, take the largest number. Once you take the largest perfect square, then find the other number to make the given number. This is fairly simple. Can you do number 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on your own? Thank you very much. Have a good day.